I need a moment.
Okay.
Pardon my flatulence.
Well, folks, here we go. Y'all already read the title. You know what's to come. This is the return of Jesus Christ Chan Sonic Chew Prime. Yes, indeed. Chris Chan is back, and today he's going to be bragging about getting a silver play button. This is a pretty crazy video, y'all. It was wild to sift through. Half of the video, he isn't even really talking about the play button. He just starts going off on tangents about Sonic Chew. Y'all are really in for a treat with this one, so make sure you stay tuned. But before we get into the video, let's talk about the last time Chris Chan was spoken of on this channel. The last time we talked about Chris Chan, he was being stalked and pictures were being taken of him. You might be wondering why so many pictures are taken of Chris Chan, and that's because at the moment he hasn't really been posting online as far as like videos, content, pictures go, you know what I mean? Like he's just straight doing text Twitter posts every day, ranting about Sonic Chew and other stuff involving My Little Pony. Y'all already know what Chris Chan's into. It's some pretty weird stuff, right? So part of that is what makes this return sort of a big deal. He hasn't posted anything legitimate on his YouTube page in about 2 months. And last time he just went live on Minecraft and it was pretty boring. Today we get a pretty good amount of content. And he's also very active. He seems pretty giddy. He basically uses this as an opportunity to rub the fact that he was actually able to get a play button into the troll's face. I mean, y'all will see in the next clip, he's just sitting there smug wearing the Sonic Chew medallion he made in jail. It's all mangled. And he's talking about how proud he is of his silver play button and how far he's come and, you know, going into his delusions and acting like he achieved greatness or something. Like, I don't understand YouTube as a platform sometimes. I've seen other creators get their play buttons held because they make slightly edgy content. But this dude who R-worded his own mom can get his silver play button like nothing. Like, it didn't take him long at all. He's about 1,000 subscribers over 100,000. So it couldn't have been that long, right? It just doesn't make sense. They're feeding into his delusions. They don't know it, but homie thinks that he was like the chosen one now or something like that.
Hey everybody, this is Jesus Christ, the Western Channel Sonic Chew Prime, coming in once again. And today, something very, very special that all of you are aware of. We have reached over 100,000 subscribers! 100,000 subscribers! Yeah! And so, checked my email and we got a code which I redeemed, and in this box, which we have covered the receiving address because we want no doxing, is a lovely little button. So the box is like big old YouTube button. There's black, there's the top, there's the bottom, there's one side, there's the other side. No obligatory broad shots in the back. It's an unboxing video, so we're gonna unbox this video. What's this? So one piece of tape there. One piece of tape there. And the code is apparently only sent out to those who have reached that milestone. So yes.
God damn. Now I already know I mentioned it in the beginning, but look at the side of that Sonic Chew medallion. That thing's mangled. Like, it's gotta be growing some fungus on it, y'all. That thing looks pretty messed up. He should retire that thing, man. Also, what's with the voices? The voices really threw me off. I didn't know Chris Chan did this, but he's doing some kind of like weird inflections and voices. I know he was a character that's quite out there, but man, this is like a whole nother level of cringe, and it almost falls into entertaining because it's so goofy, you know what I mean? Why is he doing that? Why is he making accents and shit? There's no need. He wants to make it this big deal, and he keeps clarifying that only people who reach 100,000 subscribers get the play button. It just makes him come off as really goofy. This is some solid Chris Chan content right here, y'all. He's been holding this one in for quite a while.
We got card. Congratulations on your subscriber milestone. We are honored to take part in recognizing your achievement and want your experience to be exceptional. This award was inspected and packaged with care by... Name on the card, but should not be disclosed because I do not like doxing anybody. But it was made by Society Awards. And their letter is included. Just, do you remember your first subscriber? Your 100th or your 1000th? Chances are you do. And you know that you'll definitely remember your 100,000th subscriber. Your fans may have found you while searching YouTube, learned about you through a friend, or maybe you showed up as a recommended video. No matter how they came to your channel, your audience stayed and their numbers increased because of you and the community you've built. We're proud to honor your impressive milestone of reaching 100,000 subscribers with the Silver Creator Award. Congratulations! We know you have many more stories to share with your community, and we know that your fans can't wait for you to amaze them even more with your commitment and creativity. So keep creating, keep building. We can't wait to see what you'll do next, and we're here to support you along the way. And who knows, when you reach your 1,000,000th subscriber, we just may write to you next. Do you remember your 100,000th? Yours sincerely, the YouTube CEO. And there's the letter.
You know what, y'all? I think he actually thinks this is like a big deal. I believe that Chris Chan thinks that this letter was like handwritten to him and it's very meaningful because he makes it this whole spectacle. When in reality, it's like they send those off to everybody who gets 100K. It's not really that big of a deal. Like, they shouldn't have gave the guy a play button because of his history. He shouldn't even be on the website. But still, it's just protocol. Everybody gets a 100K silver play button. He's not like some kind of chosen creator or something like that. He makes it this whole huge deal. Like, he's came so far, and it's really crazy, man. The way that this guy actually thinks that he did something to get those 100,000 subscribers. It's all just people that want to watch his life because it's a spectacle. You gotta love Chris Chan's delusions. Man, they're strong. They're really strong. Now, I know what y'all are thinking. So far, it's been a pretty normal unboxing, but in the next couple of clips, that's when things start to get pretty unhinged. In the next clip I'm about to show y'all, Chris Chan actually unboxes the play button. And it's like, once he gets the thing in his hands, the power from the play button transfers into Chris Chan. And he gets a whole newfound confidence. It just gives him a boost, right? And it's like his whole YouTube life flashes right before his eyes. I feel like we're going to start seeing a whole new side of Chris Chan. It's given him some motivation to keep going, right? He has a reason to keep on pushing, to get that golden play button, to show the trolls he can actually make something out of himself. And we'll see that in the next couple of clips. It's like the new Chris Chan evolution. Chris Chan Sonic Chew Prime Evolution 2, some might say.
Pulling out the plastic sleeve. It's a button. No two buttons about it. Can you see yourself in this yourself? In this yourself? In this yourself? Very nice. Yes, indeed. This shall be handled with care. So yes, I'd like to dedicate this award by thanking all the number of the little people, from the genuine and authentic, to just essentially all the good, the neutrals, as well as the neutral good, neutral bad, and dishonorable mention to the toxic ones. But I'd like to offer a little bit of a reminiscent tour, if you will, a little bit of nostalgia since we've reached such a milestone. The things are all this started, like, obviously for the day I was born and everything. But obviously I came to learn myself as I am, being the one avatar of all existence and everything. A lot of soul searching and digging deep within and connecting with everything to realize this. And of course, you remember classic Book Zero. And of course, you're going to thank the green screen for doing that detail to the grass on the bottom. Or this is being upgraded. It's still in progress to Book Zero HD. The big binders right next to me. But of course, you know, this is what I'm supposed to be known for. Small interruption there. This is what I'm more for. And part of what I am. Not just to be a YouTube creator or content, but because of the Sonic Shoes and Rose Shoes and the Sea of Quickville and all of that. And the progression we're making so far and my inspiration to everyone. And just counting the old classic with Zero. And I'm making an honorable mention once again to the two fan fictions, one of which is canon. And this one in an alternate timeline.
Man, y'all, this dude's brain is fried. Like, I know Chris Chan has always had mental issues and he's always been pretty out there, right? But at this point, he's basically just making a word salad. And honestly, the things that he's trying to say, like, if you decipher it and read between the lines, it's just stuff that really doesn't require that many words to explain. He basically just adds like 3 or 4 words in between each sentence to make it sound like he's saying something like meaningful and something that's smart, right? And in reality, none of it makes any sense. Like, he's just trying to explain his Sonic Chew books and say that he has like a new updated series or a new updated issue coming. And he just uses way too many words and yaps for way too long. I had to cut him off because it doesn't take that long for you to explain one thing, man. He's throwing in these like weird words that he probably heard in the Bible or whatever, or like maybe he heard reading, or he might have even heard on TV. Like, you never know with Chris Chan, right? The things that he pulls his ideas out of are wild. He has a whole character that's just a combination of Sonic and Pikachu. So most likely that's the only thing he has knowledge from is like TV shows and movies. So the next clip we're going to look at is the last clip. And this clip shows Chris Chan reminiscing on his past videos. He finally starts kind of getting back on track and he stops talking about Sonic Chew for a second. I mean, eventually he goes right back to talking about it, but for a second, he talks about his YouTube videos, and it's pretty funny.
Anyway, so aside from that, all the progression's on the way, because I did want to focus a lot on Sonic Chew and Roshi and all the special Sonic Chews and Rose Shoes, and just I was so focused on the, the sweetheart search of mine once upon a time. No longer a thing. I'm doing much better now. But yeah, just then the progression's on the way with the sweetheart search, and yeah, I did a bunch of videos on YouTube, and some of which were obviously influenced by a certain few, but they will not be named. But their judgment is set, and so on and so forth. But anyway, so aside from that, I've grown and developed along the way and definitely learned. And here's the thing. Internet security, and make sure you do not dox yourself and don't dox anybody else. But honesty and authenticity between individuals still does remain good and just. So, if you're looking to actually become friends with somebody on the internet, seriously, don't fake, don't hate. Just keep it all authentic and good. And as long as you can do that, and especially in loving yourself authentically and deeply and everything, and appreciating yourself and everything that has led you to get to this point, that shall be good for you as well. Even if you are among the lowest ranks or dredges, or even if you're a billionaire, but still not very happy because you're not feeling like your soul fully being fulfilled and all that. So you think about that. Middle of the road is technically good because it's like you take the good with the bad and find your own way for the better. But of course, you gotta remember your roots, where you came from, as you were in past lives, and so on and so forth.
Oh my God. It's like he's talking about three things at once. Somehow he's talking about his past YouTube videos while also talking about how people should interact with other people online. And then somehow he starts like weaving in some kind of emotional, motivational speech into there about how everybody should follow their true self. It's crazy. It's crazy the way his brain works. He can't stay on one thing and just talk about one topic. Like the conversation just kind of has to weave into different things. And it's all crazy. None of it makes any sense. But that's the end of this video, y'all. I just wanted to give you a quick update on Chris Chan. He's back on YouTube. He might start posting again. Like I said, I think this silver play button gave him a little bit of motivation and some newfound confidence. Anyway, y'all, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. If you watched all the way to the end, you're the best. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.